just as in the 1950s and again in the 1980s, Ireland needs a new direction. There's a lot of anger at the moment, understandably so. But while punishing the guilty for the sins of the past has its place, that's not the most urgent task facing the country. The country is in need of renewal and rebuilding. Can the generation that took Ireland to where it is in 2011 continue to lead us into the 2020s and 2030s? It's time for the next generation, the people born between 1970 and 1990, to step up to the plate. This is a generation that grew up with an almost endless sense of opportunity. They've achieved the highest graduation rates in Europe, and they've helped attract a level of investment into Ireland that's among the highest in the world. Last year, companies such as Google, Facebook and Hewlett-Packard created over 11,000 new jobs in a year in which most people thought the country went bust. And yet they face an Ireland of bailouts, negative equity and unemployment. An Ireland where trust in the so-called pillars of society, politicians, banks, the church, is at an all-time low. It's obvious that the crisis facing Ireland is very urgent. But if we become too preoccupied with deadlines about the next 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, we will miss the opportunity to rebuild and reshape the country. As we rebuild, we need to learn from other countries that have successfully implemented a plan over the course of a generation, not just 5 years. For instance, Denmark's decision to move away from depending on imported energy in the 1970s, or Korea setting a course in the 1980s to become a world leader in technology. We know now, to our cost, that putting too much power with one person means that if they get it wrong in a very centralised system, that greatly increases the risk of everything going wrong. We need to reshape how Ireland makes decisions in a range of areas, from politics to climate change. We need to transform our public services, and we need our economic policy to reflect the realities of 21st century Ireland. In short, it's time for Next Generation Ireland.